Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is April 22nd of 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to stage an apocalyptic asteroid or comet strike as pretext for an extinction event and or a chemical, biological, radiological, or nuclear event designed to trigger World War III and or a second global biological pandemic. During the live broadcast of the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Los Angeles Lakers game in Los Angeles, California on the evening of April 22nd of 2025. Obviously, if this particular event happens in the United States or elsewhere, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, will respond in kind to whatever tragedy, and so the CIA is going to neutralize a sitting U.S. president on the evening of April 22nd in order to have J.D. Vance become the new president of the United States under the guise of this emergency, national emergency, DEFCON level event. And so they're going to neutralize Trump because he's not going to go with whatever narrative they're going to use to sway the public in the aftermath of this event. So this is going to be a 9/11 style earth-changing watershed moment in time, either an extinction event, World War III, or a global biological pandemic is planned. And so obviously Trump has to be neutralized in some form or fashion, possibly under the guise of a timely assassination event, a heart attack or a stroke or some other medical related event or accident such as a car crash, helicopter crash, or a plane crash. So exactly what type of event is planned on the evening of April 22nd, 2025 in the United States or elsewhere is obviously not known. But really briefly, I'm just going to name the top 10. First of all is a 9/11 style CBRN laden 9/11 style attack targeting multiple skyscrapers in the city of Chicago, Illinois, and or Chicago O'Hare International Airport. You can check out my blog. It's called Operation Bullseye, but they've staged numerous biological, chemical, and radiological exercises in Chicago, and this is obviously designed to politically resurrect one Barack Hussein Obama in the aftermath of this impending attack. Number two is a North Korean cyber drone or missile strike attack targeting nuclear reactors in Japan as pretext for a Fukushima-like nuclear meltdown. Number three is an Iranian aerial attack, possibly suicide drones, ballistic missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, nuclear missiles, rockets targeting the Shimon Peres Negev Nuclear Research Center and or the Sorek Nuclear Research Center in Israel. So obviously Israel pretends like they don't have nuclear weapons. They don't exist, but that's a different story. But obviously this event would be designed to trigger World War III in the aftermath of a retaliatory Iranian attack and invasion of Iran, likely featuring a aerial attack targeting nuclear sites in Iran. Number four is some sort of leftist domestic terrorist. This is Antifa, Black Lives Matter. Considering that it is Earth Day, some sort of attack targeting Elon Musk and or Donald Trump in Washington, D.C. I published a report entitled Operation Firebomb, which is basically they want to burn Washington, D.C. to the ground, and obviously they would Donald J. Trump would be assassinated in this impending attack. Number five, considering it is Earth Day, April 22nd, some sort of CBRN, chemical, biological, radiological, or nuclear-related eco-terrorist attack. This may be Sea Shepherd, it may be Greenpeace, it may be ALF or ELF, these different groups, Antifa, Code Pink, etc. But some sort of eco-terrorist related attack is expected. Coincidentally, during a Timberwolves game in 2022, I believe, they staged this eco-terrorist related event inside the stadium or in Minnesota. And so some sort of eco-terrorist event is expected, possibly in Los Angeles during the game or in other major metropolitan cities. So number 6 is a Russian-backed coup d'etat attack in Canada. So I just published a report called Operation Sea Island, which is a Russian-backed attack targeting Vancouver International Airport, which is coincidentally located on an island in the northern Atlantic Ocean. In this particular case, it's some sort of Russian-backed attack targeting the Canadian government, which coincidentally hosted a Ukrainian neo-Nazi a few months ago, and this was designed to provide a timely motive for a revenge attack. And so this may likely occur in Ottawa, but there's also the possibility that Toronto, Montreal, or other cities in Canada could be targeted. This would obviously be executed by the Azov Battalion, the neo-Nazi battalion of Ukraine, and which would be subsequently blamed on Russia to start World War III. Number 7 is a Chinese nuclear submarine-based aerial attack. This could be rockets, torpedoes, ICBMs, ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, targeting Los Angeles International Airport, LAX, and or the island of Diego Garcia in the South Pacific. Obviously, in the aftermath of Trump installing 145% tariffs on China starting back on April 2nd, this would be executed likely via Israeli Dolphin submarines or Indian submarines under the guise of a Chinese attack designed to trigger World War III. Number 8 is a Chinese or Russia-backed cyber or aerial attack targeting SpaceX satellites. Elon Musk is currently allowing the Ukrainian military to use his satellites for GPS related strikes. And so some sort of cyber attack or real world attack targeting SpaceX satellites is expected, possibly resulting in a mass satellite fall, which would obviously be used to kill numerous celebrities and obviously to trigger World War III. Number 9 is an Iran-backed Islamic terror attack in the United States targeting hospital or medical-related entities. So there's been a number of attacks in Gaza, Palestine, and Israel targeting hospitals. There was the Al-Shifa siege. They staged a number of high-profile hospital-related attacks because they want to use this hospital to spawn a second global biological pandemic. I published a report for an Iranian-backed attack targeting the brand new Dell Medical School at the University of Texas campus in Austin, Texas. That was a couple days ago. That was slated for this evening, and so they will likely have changed their target and possibly will target another medical school or another hospital, such as Mercy Hospital in Chicago, where they had previously staged an attack at. Obviously, there's tens of thousands of hospitals and medical schools across the United States, so they could pick or choose any one of them. And last but not least, number 10 is some sort of event designed to spark a second global biological pandemic. So this could be a bio attack, as previously mentioned, some sort of a lab leak, or some sort of naturally occurring, quote-unquote, biological outbreak. So we know that just back on April 2nd through April 4th of 2025, the CIA, courtesy of the World Health Organization, in the same city as the CIA, Geneva, Switzerland, executed what is called Exercise Polaris. And this was a global biological outbreak targeting 15 different countries around the globe, under the guise of a fictional outbreak of what they call mammoth pox, which they stated in the World Health Organization website that was similar to smallpox and monkeypox. So basically, the CIA is planning on staging some sort of major event to basically lock everything down and to basically declare what I call medical martial law. So basically, just like COVID, and they're going to use it to basically to sabotage the Trump presidency and to basically shut everything down under the guise of a second global biological pandemic. So obviously, if the CIA stages any earth-changing, apocalyptic, watershed moments in time during the live broadcast of the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Los Angeles Lakers game on the evening of April 22nd in the United States, which would be April 23rd in a majority of the rest of the world, obviously know that it was planned by the CIA. So if that in fact does in fact happen, I kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Peace.